So today is Wednesday, and today we are in Civitavecchia, I believe it is. It's in Italy, but from here we are taking a train to Rome, so it's going to be like an hour-long train. And this doesn't look like the nicest and typical port, because people who actually got on last Wednesday, I'm not sure where they got on, but some of them are getting off today. So we have people getting off, and we may have more people getting on. I'm not 100% sure, but yeah, we're gonna go eat and then get off the ship, and then hopefully go and catch an earlier train. We had the later train booked, but we're gonna try and see if we can get on the earlier one, just because apparently once you get into Rome, it's really busy. We have tickets for the Colosseum, but you only have a short window of time that you're able to actually get in, and apparently the lines are really long and everything, so we don't want to cut that short. So we're gonna hopefully train into Rome earlier, but I'll let you guys know if that works out. Yeah, so anyways, we are going to go and get breakfast now. So from what I was reading last night on like the Freestyle Daily, I believe only the outdoor cafe area and a little bit of the indoor cafe will be open for like early risers, so it doesn't have like everything that it normally has. We just finished with breakfast, and from what I saw at least, it was a full elevator. Let's see, which way do I go? Right. And from what I saw, it was a full selection, at least outside where we ate. So that's good to know for people who were disembarking or want to get up early and just walk around. There were people who were disembarking, so they had some of their luggage and everything, which is sad, but also like it makes me feel better because I still have a little bit of time left on my vacation. But we also have people who are starting their vacation today, so they'll be watching us leave on Sunday. So it's a kind of like constant like cycle of people on and off, which I've never had before on a cruise ship. So right now we're grabbing all of our things, putting on some sunscreen quickly, and then heading out for Rome. So we're probably not going to make the earlier train because we found out we have to take a shuttle bus to downtown, and then from downtown walk to the train station. So probably only going to make the 7:45 one, but we're just going to ask just to make sure that we're going to the right station. So we're off the shuttle bus now, and we got downtown, back to the shuttle bus area, and now we're getting a taxi to go from this area to the train station. It's about like a 5-minute ride, and then from there we're gonna hopefully make our train. We're at the train station now. We made it. We are getting on the 7:45 train, not the 7:18 train, because we didn't know that we had to take a shuttle from like the port to downtown. So we're gonna get on this train, and hopefully it'll be on time, and that we'll get to Rome in time to make it to our Colosseum tour. We're off the train now, and we're trying to find our way to the subway so that we can get to the Colosseum on time. We found the ticket machine to pay for the metro. It was trouble finding the metro because it's on a different like train station than where we came. So we kind of had to walk up a little bit downtown to find it. Now we're here, we're going to buy our tickets and then head on the subway. We walked out of the train station, and as soon as you walk out, it's literally right beside you. We were trying to figure out how to go with our tickets because we have, my parents are running away from me, because we have an order confirmation but we don't actually have our ticket, so we have to line up in the order confirmation line and then the ticket line, I believe. So hopefully it's not too long, because it's 9:05 now, and that's when our tickets are valid for 30 minutes after that, so we have until 9:35 to get it. So we actually, since we bought the tickets online from like the actual Colosseum itself, we just got pushed right into the line. So if you have like the London, not the London pass, the Rome pass, or any like fast track the line pass, you still have to wait in another line. But if you buy it directly from like the Colosseum itself, you just get put directly into the front line. So we are about to begin our tour, and they do sell you like guided tours here, or like the audio guides, but I think they're €5 or €6. So my dad figured something out, and it's an app that you can just download at home. It's called the Rick Steves app, Audio Europe app, and it shows you like all the different like tours that you can do, and it has a Rome Colosseum tour itself. I'm not sure if it's the exact same one that you can get here, but it's €5 cheaper, so it's free basically, and you can just download it and then listen to it. They also have like all of London and a bunch of other places in Europe, so we're just going to go around and listen to that rather than having to pay or have a guided tour. Colosseum now. We did our tour and walked around and took some pictures, and now we're heading to the Ark of Constantine to take some pictures, and then I think we're gonna get on our hop on hop off tour bus. It's almost 11 now, I think, or just past 11, and we have to leave here at 3:30 to make it back onto the ship. So we're just gonna walk around here for a little bit and then start heading around the rest of Rome. So we're off the hop on hop off tour and we're heading on one of our stops. It's the Vatican, so we're not gonna actually go inside. We're just gonna go inside Vatican Square and like look around and take some pictures and everything, and then we'll head back on and go to the Trevi Fountain. So we are here, we are in St. Peter's Square, and it just looks like this. We have some different museums and everything. I think there are a couple of museums here, or at least they're selling tickets for them. And that is the Vatican right there, so that's where like the Pope, I'm not sure if he lives there in one of the buildings surrounding it. When a new Pope is chosen, they stand out on the balcony and show who the Pope is. It can take days and weeks for them to figure it out, and then everyone waits in this square anticipating the new arrival of the Pope, so you can be here for a really long time. But yeah, so we're just going to explore here for a little bit and then probably head back on the bus. So we're finished with the Vatican now, and we're heading back onto the tour bus. And we were just talking to a bride. There's a bunch of people in wedding dresses and like groomsmen and everything here, and we thought like, oh, they're getting married here. But actually you can apply to get a blessing from the Pope within 2 months of your marriage. You have to be only married for less than 2 months, and you get to come here in this ceremony. You wear your dress and everything, and you get to shake his hand, and he basically blesses your marriage in front of like everyone in like a ceremony. So it's so cool. It's really neat to see, because we're like, a bunch of people are getting married today, but no, you just re-wear your dress and you bring some family, and it's like kind of like a renewal ceremony within 2 months, which is amazing to have the Pope do that for you. We are off the tour again, and we're heading to our next stop, which is the Trevi Fountain. But our actual like Trevi Fountain stop was closed, so we had to go 2 ahead, and now we're just gonna walk to it. It's only about like a 5-10 minute walk, and then we're going to take some pictures there, hopefully throw like a coin over our shoulder, and then head to go get something to eat, and then back onto the tour bus. Right behind me. It's amazing. It's very crowded, so we're gonna try and get down there so that we can throw a coin in and you make a wish, and it's amazing. So we took our photos at the Trevi Fountain and we threw our coins in and everything, and now we're going to go and head to get something to eat, and then we'll head to the Spanish Steps to take some pictures in front of it. To do the Spanish Steps first before we go eat, and this is what they look like. Bunch of steps, and we're gonna take some pictures in front of them. So we finally found a restaurant, and it's near like where we have to get picked up for the buses. So we're gonna eat here. We were gonna eat outside, but there's a lot of smoking and everything outside, and we want air conditioning, so we're gonna sit inside and enjoy our meal. We just finished eating at this cute Italian restaurant, and now we're gonna try and make our hop on hop off bus so that it'll take us straight back to the train station, and then from there we can pick up either the subway or a bus to get to like the main train station, which is like the hour train from Rome to Sightseeing, which is like the port. So we're gonna try and make that. We haven't seen a bus go by in a while, so hopefully that means that one's coming soon and we'll be able to get on it. And we're back in the train station with enough time for our train. So we're back on the ship now. We left the train and it was super hot and everything, and we walked back and we actually stopped by a little cafe which is right by the water. We got some waters and my parents got a coffee, and then we continued walking back to the port and got on the shuttle bus to get back to the ship. Once we got back to the ship, we showered and everything and now are ready for dinner. We're trying to get to dinner as early as we can just because we have 2 shows tonight. I'm not 100% sure what they are, but I know one's at 8 o'clock and I'm not sure what time it is now, but we're gonna have to eat really quickly. My dad actually went down already and got us the table, so we're gonna go meet him now. But yeah, so just giving you guys an update. I know I didn't vlog a ton on the way back, it's just because it was hot and sweaty and I was just tired. But yeah, so we're going to be going to dinner now and I'll see you guys in a little bit. Right now we are going to Headliners Comedy Club for the show. It's like about like different singers. It's like Legends of Voices, I think it's called. So we're trying to find where that is. I think it's 6 forward. I think, yeah, we found it. And we're going to go and get some seats. My parents are like right behind us. We are going to head to the show. We were just playing pool for a little while and then my mom and I went to go look at the pictures, and I think we're gonna order like a couple of them because we haven't had family pictures in a while. And then after the show I think we're going to bed because we have to wake up early tomorrow. We're in Livorno, I'm pretty sure what it's called, but I'll double check. But that's where we go to, like Pisa and then Florence. But yes, we're gonna go to the show and I'm not sure if I can film. I couldn't film the last one. If I can, I will, but if not, I'll see you guys in a little bit. So we finished the show and we thought it started at 10 o'clock, but it actually started at 9:30, so we missed about like 15 minutes of it. But we saw the last 15-20 minutes, so that was okay. But now we're walking to the very back of the boat because we're at the very front and my legs are tired. We also started walking the wrong way because the Epic doesn't have the little fish on the floor. Like the Escape did, and I think the Getaway and the Breakaway have too. Basically the fish point in the direction of like the front and the back of the boat. So now we just have to figure it out using our brains, but the fish were very helpful. So we are done for the night now. We didn't end up going back out. We just kind of got ready for bed and I took my makeup off and everything. So I think we're just gonna head to bed. And we're getting up a little early tomorrow, not as early as today, but we are exhausted from all the walking around. So I think we're gonna call it a night tonight. I hope you guys enjoyed exploring Rome with me, and I will see you guys tomorrow in Florence/Pisa. And again, like and subscribe if you enjoyed, and make sure to turn on the post notifications. It's the little bell beside my subscribe button so you can stay updated when I post my vlogs. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye.